What a lovely intro. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another watch-along. It's been a minute. Well, not really a minute. The last game was the Liverpool one. It feels like it's been a minute, though, maybe because of the Champions League draw happened. That was intense. But yes, FA Cup time. The defending champions in the competition, Man City, with very tricky opponents today in Newcastle United. This is not going to be an easy game at all, or by any means. Hopefully, let me know if you guys enjoyed that music, by the way, by a wonderful Manchester band called Brand New Volunteers. Let me know. I need to drop the Spotify link once it is available. I think it's a lovely tune. Rahina says, I don't know the details. I think his finger just broke or something. Dislocated, I think, Rahina. Yeah, so Nunes is on the bench. He's on the bench. So hopefully he's all fine. The only true injured players for City today are Edison, who's going to be out for a while, and De Bruyne, who's got a slight little tweak, but he should be fine. Yeah, it was good music as well, wasn't it, Jack? Hello, Sai. How are we doing, mate? Hello, Edward, who says, yes, it's been a while, Edward. Hope you're okay, my man. What have you been up to, sir? Hello, Brett. How are you? Guardiola hasn't learnt anything then, says Daniel. Well, you're saying that, but to be fair, it is a very different game, you know, at home against Newcastle compared to away against Liverpool. I'm actually quite happy with this team, to be honest. Let me know what you are having an issue with, Daniel. I'm just having a look at it now. For me personally, I think it's fine. We've got Gavardio, Diaz, Akanji, Walker at the back, so that gives us potential of a 3-2 shape or a 2-3 shape in respect to build-up. You've got, obviously, Rodri playing. Kovacic is there. He was someone I was crying out to start at Anfield, and as we saw, with good reason. So I think it's really good that he's starting. Foden, obviously. Bernardo, Holland, obviously. And then Doku on the left. And again, I'm fine with Doku on the left against a team like Newcastle, who I suspect will be playing very defensively and looking to play a low block system today. And Doku's very good at attacking those and breaking them down. Kevin's got a slight tweak, Colin, but don't worry, he's fine. Hello, 7 Letters. He says, hi, Nobs. How are you doing, mate? Apparently, Colin, he's going to be out until late March. I've just been visiting Colin. Boxing. Oh, Edward, good luck with your boxing, my man. You're going to be fighting Mike Tyson. Pops are excited. I am too. How you doing? I was watching Studio Ghibli. Oh, which installment of Studio Ghibli are we watching? But yes, I'm doing very good. The good thing about the FA Cup, obviously, I want to win it, but it is sort of like a free hit isn't the right word. Free hit isn't the right word, but there's not too much pressure. Do you get what I mean? Do you get what I mean? I'm not going to be as upset if we lose today as if it were a league game, for example. We are at home. We don't tend to lose at home, so we should be okay, but Newcastle are no jokers, and they are playing what seems to be a full-strength side, or as full-strength as they can get with their injury situation. I want Bob instead. To be fair, I probably also would have started Bob over Doku, in fairness. I do get that, but I'm not against the notion of Doku starting, to be fair. But yeah, in an ideal world, I probably, because I think I might prefer Bob as a player, to be honest. Mohammed says, at some point we need to choose what competition to win. Look, you've got to just take each game as they come, and just hope you're in it to win it by the end of it. Brett says Holland will score today. I hope so. Think Kimmich will be any good. City go for him next transfer window, says Rahina. I wouldn't say no to him, but I do think there are some better options personally. Doku looked a bit sharp against Liverpool when he came on. Yeah, it was all right when he came. I know he hit the post. I still wasn't fully happy with him coming on because he did keep giving away the ball, and I just don't think that was maybe the right atmosphere to bring. I don't think that's the right time to bring him on. But yeah, I agree. He didn't look bad by any means. Up on a poppy hill. Oh, is that what you're watching? Oh, excellent. So I don't know too many Studio Ghibli films, to be honest, outside of the main one, Spirited Away. That's the one, isn't it? Hello, Felipe. You're a fraud. Just don't make it a cricket scoreline, please. 4-1 City win. I love you too, Felipe. And you think a 4-1 City, I think that's very generous. I think Newcastle are going to be much tighter in this game than that. I'm going to say City to win, but still to concede. 2-1. I feel like that's what I always predict, but that's what I'm going to go for. 2-1. There is pressure, but it's not exactly, Brett. Yeah, of course, the players are going to want to win. It's basically a full-strength City side. Jack Grealish is on the bench, by the way. Huge news there. Huge news. He's going to be, if we want to win anything of note this season outside of Super Cups, we are going to need him desperately. Yeah, this my ad widget is popping off. It's not happy, is it? Time for take a show and how it's done. It's a very good shot stopper. It's just the distribution where there is an issue for me. Hello, Carlos. Bernardo, first goal, City to win 3-0, says Daniel. You're very optimistic. I love that. Only concern state is Doku. Yeah, it's a big game for him, to be honest. Colin, you know, spoilers for my summer transfer YouTube video. Please. Yeah, that's fair, Daniel. I apologize. Yes, if you might sometimes get adverts. If you are able to subscribe on Twitch, that will get rid of those adverts for you. Just an FYI. Playing Jacob Murphy right wing back, Dan Burn left wing back. It's long for us. Yes, it does appear that is going to be the case. To be fair, a back five. Yes, so. Is Trippier still... Yeah, Trippier's still out. So that is a big loss. Where's Livramento? Why isn't Livramento on the bench? But he's also not showing up on the injury list. And he's not on the team. He's not in the team. Felipe,
guys, I have to confess I love Lewis Brown more than my missus, and I am gonna propose him in June. # Slay Queen. Nail polish. Nail polish.
Thanks for that, mate. Yeah, where is Timo? Because he's not on FootMob anyway. He's not on the injury list. Wilson, Barnes, Jolinton, Trippier, and Popar. AJ says, I'm an Arsenal fan. Who do I support? Well, probably Arsenal in general. Jack beat me to that joke. But for this game, support City, mate, because I'm a City fan. You want to make me happy, don't you? Hello, Anakin. Is that the Anakin? Grealish needs some playtime. Yes, but we can't rush him. We cannot rush him back. That's what we did against Copenhagen. That's what we did against Luton. We've got to make sure he's fully fit. AJ, thank you so much for following the channel. Yeah, we need to make sure that he is fully fit and available. Let's go turn my widgets off because that doesn't want to work for some reason. Pep adores Bruno, can play alongside Rodri. Daniel, you said it, mate. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Indeed. Indeed. We need a world-class keeper. We've got Edison right there, mate. We've got Edison right there. We've got the best ball-playing keeper in the world. Grealish should be instrumental. I totally agree, Carlos. We're doing the break. Whoa, Scorpio. Hold off. No. Give me Raish. Who do we want to win tomorrow? Liverpool or United? I mean, it's got to be... The way you've got to view it is, sure, Liverpool are a better side, so a bigger threat to City, but you've got to weigh up the thing of, do you want to see United win the trophy? No, of course you don't. So that's my answer. Grealish over at 100% pops, not even a question for me. Taeb says United are going to Wembley. Which plus, Rahina, I think we need a utility defender. I think we need a attacking fullback. I think we need a 6'8". I think we need a versatile 8, and I think we might need a two-sided winger. Those are the positions.
Brother scored off # Ten Hag ball counter-attacking football.
Arguing a lot. Yes, but you know, that can all be ironed out. You get me? That can all be ironed out. Thoughts on drawing Real Madrid? Bring them on, honestly. We've got a better head-to-head record against them. They fear us more than we fear them. Let me just say that as well. We should beat them. Second legs at the Etihad. I think Liverpool are worse off. Sorry, Liverpool. I think most people say Real Madrid are worse off compared to, you know, a couple seasons ago or whatever. We should win that game, in my opinion. We have statistically the hardest draw that we could have gotten. The only team with a statistical harder draw was Real Madrid. Obviously drew us. But hey, you want to be the best, you've got to beat the best. We need to be locked in now. We need to be locked in for the rest of the season, yeah? We now know every single game's a final, all that shite. News? Hello, Sahu. News of Kimmich suddenly doing the rounds. City have entered, been scouting for a long time. Enter last year of his contract. Yeah, I wouldn't be against that. I do personally think there are more interesting options out there. I want you. Oh, fair enough. You just want United to win. Fair enough, Carlos. Fair enough. Don't worry, we'll be both of them, so don't worry about it. Yes, Rahina, I'll be discussing those specifically in my video. If you're watching on the YouTube, by the way, it's so good to see the YouTube live community growing. We've only started doing like consistent-ish live shows for like a few weeks now. But I mean, at the Liverpool stream, we had over 400 people watching. At one point, we averaged like close to 400, which was amazing. Please leave a like on the stream. If you're watching on the replay, leave a like on the video so we can continue to grow and foster this knobby community, yeah? The knobs. Knobs out in the chat, guys. Get your eggplants in the chat. Kawak needs to go in the summer. It's not going to happen, Pops. Not going to happen. Arsenal can beat Bayern. I'm going to say Bayern to go through there, though. 3-0 for you. Yeah, get your score predictions in if you haven't already. I'm going for a 2-1 to City. Colin says it's going to be a City PSG Champions League final. That would be naughty. Oil Club Derby. Excuse me. No, not tomorrow, Scorpio, because there's a family function that I need to go to, so I won't be able to stream tomorrow, I'm afraid. Hefo Musiala, very good player, Mars. In my opinion, it's not what we need. We've got Foden right there. I mean, if you guys want to, we can do that. And there's one of my beautiful YouTube members. How are you doing, Eric? Thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you are watching on the YouTube and want to go the extra mile, there is a link to become a member in the pinned comment. If you can't or don't want to, don't worry about it. You don't have to. It's just if you want to and are able to support. And if you want to get some lovely perks, for example, Eric's name there, lovely and golden. Beautiful scenes of glorious emotion. Hello, Omar. Verts again, similar. We've got Foden right there. We don't need that sort of player, in my opinion. I think that'd be a bit of a waste. I think we need someone with a very different profile.
Never ask if he's streaming a neutral game. The answer is no 110% of the time.
That's cap. I just don't have the time this week, Jack. I normally would have done Liverpool. I normally would have done Liverpool United. That would have been an interesting game. However, I've got family commitments. Yes, Rahina, don't worry. I'll cover all that. What the heck was that burp? Respect my burps. Respect my burps. If we beat Real, then that basically means we'll win Champions League again. Arsenal will cook by, oh wow. I think Arsenal will knock us out of the Champions League, to be honest. That's my I think over 2 legs, I think they'll beat us. Have the players come out? Yeah, the time for the game is in, well, now, we're about to kick off in like 30 seconds or so. The players are out on the pitch. We've sung Blue Moon. My fam are there. I'm not there because I'm not on the cup scheme. Next home game is against Arsenal, isn't it? So I will obviously be there for that. Hence, there will be no stream for that. In case you're wondering, why doesn't he stream Premier League home games? It is for that very reason. And I've just realised that I've not actually put up scores or anything. I'm so incredibly intelligent. There we go. I'm an intelligent boy. There we go. Everyone, yeah. Arsenal's scared. That's why I want Bayern to. I'm trying to will it into existence for that to happen. As I say, I'm going for 2-1. It'll be interesting to see. Do we do a 2-3? Do we do a 3-2? I suspect we'll do a 2-3 if Newcastle are playing a back 5. But we'll see what we see. I don't know what that means, Scorpio. What, I would have streamed a Premier League home game? I don't think so. Don't believe some Arsenal United fans think they're bigger clubs than Real Madrid. I don't think anyone's bigger than Real Madrid, to be honest. Okay, Tayab, what is your prediction? What is your prediction? You're sensing it, but what is your prediction? Liam says, I love berries and cream. Thank you for that, Liam. That's a great update from you. Hello, Jason, another one of my beautiful members. Look at that little rat badge. Love that. You should do a video why Verts is not what we need. Well, I will be covering that when I do the video on who I think City should sign. I've touched on it there. It's about, in my opinion, it's about profiles. And we've got, and I'll say it again, we've got Phil Foden right there, who is just like a very similar-ish player in terms of what they offer. From what I understand of what Wirtz is as a footballer. Again, I don't think that's what we need right now. So it is Foden just dead in the middle. It looks like it might just be Bernardo out on the right. So Foden going to the midfield from the centre, which is nice. So this is the most midfieldy midfield he can possibly be. So he needs to prove me right. He needs to put in a good shift in midfield because I keep banging this drum. 3-1. You think we're conceding 3 at home and are losing by 2 goals at home? That's crazy. That's crazy. This is basically a full-strength team. Don't sense a Gvardiol howler. He's the boy. I'll tell you right now. Gvardiol has made less defensive errors leading to goal this season than Ake. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm not having a go at Ake, but the Wolves game, I thought Bernardo intercepted that. The Wolves game, the Spurs game, the Liverpool game. Yeah, so that's three right off the bat, where he's made an error leading to a goal. All of which we didn't win, by the way. Nathan says City going to win 4-2. Big up. Paper quality street wrappers. I prefer the not paper ones, I guess. Jack, you said it. City are at home, Tayabia. Hopefully beat... Right, we're not going to... That's ridiculous, Gates. Graz ass. Hello? No, Guardiola was brilliant. I love Yoshko. That's my boy! Right. Go on, mate. Oh, that's nice. Gosh, and that's a foul, surely. I mean, that's a yellow... I mean, realistically, that is a yellow card because Haaland's away. Well, that's a little bit silly that's not been given as a booking. Like, because he's literally through and away. I've no idea why that's not a booking, to be honest. No, I'm not saying that's our boy. I'm saying that's my boy. Thoughts on Scotland? What? I've never been. It's apparently very pretty. I've personally never been. It does look, by the way, guys, it does look to be the 2-3. Well, certainly in terms of the positioning of Gvardiol and Walker. Look at how high they are as the wing backs. So it is how we set up at St. James's. Bone was good last season, but yeah, I get you. I like if I was a defender, but why people keep saying he's... Yeah, I don't know, Rahina, because he's been very good this season. Maybe on shot stopping, but there's a big chasm in respect of distribution, Nathan, for sure. For shoresies. Did we keep that in? Oh, linesman said we did. Okay, we need to chill out here, because Newcastle are pressing very high. And this will be a big test for Ortega. And indeed, it will be for the remainder of the season. Because, well, or for at least as long as Edison is out. Because we lose a lot when Edison isn't on the pitch. Joe Willock. No. No shot. Oh, Ruben Diaz. That is brilliant defending. Isak nearly got on there. Beautiful interception by Ruben. He does score some thunderbolts, doesn't he? Share. Do you believe in life after love? Bernardo fouled. Fouled by Bruno, is that? Is that the future City player? Bruno Guimaraes. I love saying that name, by the way. He's got a slight tweak, Liam. He was apparently not fully fit at Anfield, according to Pep. But he should be fine for the Arsenal game. So he's just not risked today. Won't be risked for Belgium either, so he should be fine. If Ortega learns his long shot. Bernardo. Look at the run of Kyle. Bernardo. Oh, he didn't play him in properly. And this will be the danger, but Akanji gets to it ahead of Isak. And that is how they got joy against us in the game at St. James's. It was just direct counter-attack. So we do have to try to snuff that out at source if possible. What are you cooking for the transfers? I'm cooking up a masterpiece, Eustace. A masterpiece, yes? I don't want to spoil everything, because otherwise you won't watch my video when it comes out, and I need those views. But trust me when I say that if we get the signings that I recommend, like I'm in the fucking scouting network, the ones which I would like to see, of which all of them are realistic and affordable, BT dubs. No, Jack, because I want 5. I want 5 players, one of which I've never revealed to anyone ever, so you're never going to guess it. So no. And also, I'll go into detail on why I think that. Ball playing is not worth the reckless decision making. Daniel, it sort of is, to be fair. That's a lovely ball in behind for Haaland, who's in the Newcastle box. Tries to play it over to Foden. Too far behind him. Gvardiol incredibly advanced here, just in the box, chilling. Rodri, that is a horror pass. Bernardo able to snuff it out. Goal kick Newcastle. Yes, 5. You got to remember, we are. This is under the assumption that Bernardo leaves, that Phillips leaves, that Cancelo leaves. This is making that assumption. And also the fact that we still haven't properly replaced Gundogan. So yeah, in my opinion, we certainly need at least 4 of these players. Is that a Rey Mysterio mask? What? That was odd. That's a foul. Referee's not interested. Fairs. He's not listening to me, guys. I think it's that for a lot of them. Ortega is he the best backup in the Premier League? Yeah, probably is. Is he better than Ramsdale? Yeah, probably. He's very good. He's very good, is Ortega. Scorpio. Bob should start over Doku. Oh, speaking of Doku, is he in? No, keeper claims it. Shame. I'm happy to give Doku a start. I think he does need to get his confidence up. I think that he's that was lovely by Foden. Oh, that he's onside as well. Oh, it just Doku not quite able to get onto the end of it. Has Pep fixed up, says Paolo. The time will tell. The Arsenal game, I suppose, will tell. If I see Julian starting and Haaland's fit, then the answer to that is no. What brilliant defending by Manu Akanji. What an absolute boy. That is ridiculous. Isak was causing some trouble there. And Manu was like, nope. Right, Rodri, good pickup, bad touch, but falls to Doku. And it's a 3-on-2 situation. We surely can't bottle this opportunity to score a goal. Doku. Why? Why? He had Haaland to the left, Foden to the right. He took far too long and Newcastle just getting the way of it. Oh dear. Oh, Jeremy. Wait, Bruno, don't be injured, mate. I need you fully fit for next season. Oh, Jeremy, why do you do this to me? Oh, Newcastle, very dangerous here. I thought he was going to try to find that ball to Haaland. Now. Yeah, Haaland is literally right there. The ball would have gone to his stronger left foot. He would have had the shot at goal. It's the wrong option and it's the wrong pass, to be fair. Have we seen our strongest? Not in terms of the complete one. No, the closest we've got to it was Copenhagen, and it was Walker started. I personally would have had a Kanji, as you guys know. But outside of that, that has been the team's strongest to our potential. Phone should have gone slightly more open, but Doku fucked up his power. I just don't think the ball to Foden was the right call. I mean, as I say, Haaland, your best finisher, is right there on his stronger left foot. I think that was probably the play. I think the Foden run, if anything, was like a dummy run. Nuno started, says Nathan, have the faith, guys. Have the faith in Jeremy. He will reward us. He did, Tab. It was lovely. It was just a shame that Doku couldn't quite get on the end of it. Why is Mrs. Nobbins texting me? Oh, because I sent her a picture of a penguin. And she's like, oh, cute. I miss Mahrez, says Cades. I miss Mahrez, but I don't miss Mahrez in the same way that I miss Gundogan, if that makes sense. I don't think having Mahrez here would have done too much difference to our season. Hello, Jason. I watch Verts. He's more like KDB in the phone. Verts, tall and Foden, more of a pass and dribbler. My question is, acing, we don't need a light flight to burn a successor long term. No, we do. We do. Verts is more of a small space operator. And I want a big space operator. Liam, shut up. Because it was like a cute meme thing, Jack. Ram ready watching from India. Love that from you. Whereabouts in India? Doku, I've just noticed how central Jeremy is, by the way. How interesting. This is lovely by Doku into Phil. Oh. How interesting. Oh, and of course he's going to be central because Gavardio's left wing back, you fraud. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Do you remember me saying it like a minute ago? That's also what happened at St. James's, to be fair. Doku did play in midfield. Again, because Gavardio played there. I literally touched on that in my video. What is wrong with me? I mean a lot, but you get me. Gundo. Yeah, Kova's good, man. Squad player. Don't want. We shouldn't be relying on him to start. We have to this season now. But yeah, definitely keep him if so. Don't worry about it. There aren't any obvious De Bruyne success on the market. Oh, and this deflected in! It's an incredibly fortunate goal, but we take those. We've been the victim of a few of those this season. Bernardo Silva, that might well go down as an own goal. Just looped over the keeper. Incredibly fortunate. No chance for Newcastle. Lovely work. Hello, Fox. What does that mean? Lynn and Russell Olympic. Is it starts? Yes, the goal emotes. Love that from you, Jack. That was deliberate from Bernardo, says Narn. High key. No cap. So let's take another look at this. Over to Bernardo. He wants to cut inside. I don't even think he's trying to shoot, to be honest. He's incredibly fortunate, obviously. I think he's trying to cross it across goal to try and find Foden, but who actually cares? Boom, we take that. Loops in over the keeper, and that is 1-0 to City. Deadlock broken. Big. Can I French kiss you? Hell yeah. Let 7 letters, mate. I agree. But Danber's missing finger. Oh, I see, Fox, I see. Hello, Will. What does that even mean? Cute dog. Olympics happening at the same time as the Euros. Are they not? I feel like they're normally different. They normally stagger them, don't they? I'm not 100%. May have made that up. Because it's normally football at the Olympics, so that'd be weird if there was always the same thing. Well, guys, that is today's debate of the day. What do you think would be the most entertaining matchups from like a neutral perspective? You know, so would it be interesting to see another Manchester Derby FA Cup game? Would it be more interesting to see, you know, Chelsea-Liverpool, a repeat of the League Cup? What do you guys think would be the most interesting / entertaining games? That's really good work by Haaland, and Doku runs onto it, and he's got so much positional freedom here. And Newcastle are giving us much more space than I thought they would. This is a really interesting strategy. Haaland outside the box. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot them. Oh, Kovacic with the little dink. And oh, Haaland nearly got his big toe on it. Good keeping in the end. Oh, this is nice. This is good football. Hopefully Simon Hooper doesn't make a game-changing mistake. Oh, dear. Commentary Wolves today. It's... No, Will. You're absolutely right, mate. You're absolutely right. Which one do you support, Fox? I know you're also a Spurs fan. Anything with Chelsea pool. City in the weakest team. But would that be entertaining? Liam says, I personally think Liverpool coverage... Shut up. H said that deflection was nasty, absolutely. But hey, you miss 100% of the deflections. No, wait. What's the saying? What's the saying I'm about to try and invent? You miss 100% you miss 100% of the deflection opportunities by not taking a shot. That is, I believe it was Newton who said that right after the apple fell on his head. Yeah, but Tib, I was trying to make it a bit more, you know, different. If the league's anything to go by, Chelsea City 14 goals in 2 matches. Wait, what? I'm confused. Tab, that's not very nice. As you're right, versus Trent's going to be a cook session. You don't want Coventry. Jason, because Gvardiol, as we saw it in James's, Gvardiol is playing left wing back, technically, with the ball. So it's a 2-3, Walker right wing back, Gvardiol left wing back. That means that, oh, that's a strong tackle on Haaland, who stays down. Oh, no, he's going to be okay, actually. Here is Jeremy, though. Again, Newcastle just giving us a lot of space. They are being very bold with their approach. Jeremy stands up his man. He's waiting for support. Gets it now. Haaland's now back up on his feet. We need him in the box, though. There's not many City players forward here, and Haaland gingerly getting forwards. Yeah, so that's why he's playing central. Shut up. Hello, the stuff. Yes, the stuff. You're absolutely right. Officially, it is a... Is it Did he technically win the ball? It looks like he wins the ball, to be fair. Yeah, it looks like a Rodri assist and Bernardo goal, officially. Sammy, it's a Bernardo goal. It looped in off the defender, off the massive deflection, but who cares? We take those. Yeah, well, and Jason, maybe... I think that's where we can evolve next season. It's something that I discussed in my Foden De Bruyne video. If we sign a certain ilk of player, we can easily get them both in midfield and be more effective out wide. Too much space. If De Bruyne starts game would have been too dangerous in that space they're giving us. And to be fair, we have been dangerous. Like, you know, Doku probably could have done better with that fucking play before when he made a bit of a hash brown of it. I'm not ginger. What are you trying to say? Out doing errands, no worries of stuff. What sort of errands are we talking about? No! Naan bread. Stop it. Stop it. Doku could have done better. He could have done, yes. Well, I'll change the curve to he should have. Akanji up against Gordon, that is. Newcastle are in our box. Very good defending by Diaz. That should be a goal kick. Sorry, Willock. KDB isn't ginger. Yes, he is. What? He's very ginger. What? United have not lost a home FA Cup game against Liverpool for over 100 years. Well, Ten Hag's got a ridiculous amount of records, negative records broken already. So I can smell like 3-0 to the Pool. Can Haaland win that? Wow, he actually can. Fair play. Is that a throw into City? Yes, well done. Look at Pep congratulating him. Really good work rate by Haaland. Lovely. The ref has a shiny head. So does Pep. I want the winning a halftime record to be broken. Well, yeah. Well, I guess the issue nowadays against the better teams is that they're normally losing at halftime. So they can never be put into that situation. Can you stop calling us the Pool or Pool? But it's funny. And now I know you don't like it. I'm going to do it even more because I am that petulant. I don't want the Pool to win either. Not or the arse. Yeah, the Pool to lose 2-0. Yeah, to lose to the United. Yeah. I call City the City sometimes, again, just for fun. Next season, I reckon Pep goes 1-0 down on purpose in the first half. Yeah, exactly what it's like. Right, guys, we're going to deny them the only thing they have left in this world. Yes? Because they think demolishing this ground is going to keep them safe. No. Yeah? Got to win that in the air, we do. I Google KDB Ginger, a photo of a blonde shiny child. In my head, De Bruyne is very ginger. I might be wrong. But in my head, he's very ginger. City losing at Old Trafford, but you're going to hold 5 at the Etihad. You're definitely not winning. We'll be having less of that. No. Have you seen this Sir Jim Ratcliffe idiocy about him wanting the taxpayers to pay for Old Trafford or something mental? A new stadium? What does he think this is? Like some sort of dystopian world where... I don't even know. I don't even know what that is all about. Maybe I don't know the ins and outs of it. Maybe I've misinterpreted the situation. But that's how I've interpreted it. He's suggested it. He's suggested it under the sort of umbrella of, oh, it will rejuvenate the area, so please buy a stadium for me. Yes, he is, Liam. Literally, he's dodged how well. Is it evaded or I know he's avoided. I've got to be careful my language here. He's avoided tax, I believe legally, through the Cayman Islands, which isn't an unknown thing. But yeah, I just thought that was rich. Yeah, Will, exactly. I see that all the time on Twitter. I'm like, guys, research, guys. Here comes City again. Bernardo Silva through to Walker. Tried to play it to Foden, who's making the run, but as with the majority of Walker crosses, it comes to nothing. You will. Oh, you respect. I don't want to be done for libel. Because there's a big difference between tax evasion and tax avoidance. One is illegal, one is immoral. There's a big difference there. Or it used to be last time I checked in with tax law. I don't know if they've changed it, but that's what it used to be anyway. True, Carlos, true. Ortega's been good so far, Jason, and that's the thing, he's got to be good. We are blessed by having such a good backup keeper. I'd be amazed if we can keep him beyond this summer, because apparently he wants to go. Who is the best team Ortega would play for, guys? Who? Oh, well won by Phil. Who do we think? And be relatively serious. He doesn't necessarily have to come in and replace, but who is he of the same quality of? What sort of vibe are we talking? Real Madrid. Will says he doesn't start for Villa. Sam says he's been dominated. Says the stuff. Yeah, it's been basically all City so far. I'll see if I can give you some stats. We've actually got an XG of 0.04 from that Bernardo shot. But yeah, we've had all the possession. We haven't really created anything, but the actions have been there, just not the final sort of pass or shot, if that makes sense. Brighton's a decent shout. West Ham. Chelsea. Ooh, interesting. Chelsea. Right, come on, Rodders. Liam, do you hate that I say Rodders sometimes as well? Yeah, FPL legend, FPL goat. Look at City, just death by 1,000 cuts. Why couldn't we do this at Anfield, man? I'm still not over that game, by the way. I'm still not over it. I don't mind us drawing because I don't expect us to win at Anfield, but the manner of the performance is really what I'm going to say the word. It upset me. Kovacic has given away the ball. Why do you hurt? It wasn't the best ball into him, to be fair, from Manu. Why do you hurt me like this, Manu? Doku, good defensive work there. The Ram stand. How you doing? Which one do you have more faith in? Rudy Gobert taking a 3 or Walker making a cross? I don't have faith that Gobert can shoot a 2. Never mind a 3. Did you see his... who was it against? Was it against the Cavs? Did you see his 2-foot air ball? That was staggering. Newcastle, good ball in. Never mind. It's straight to Ortega. Big up John Hopkins. Get the Sharks in. Respect Rodders. Respect him. Come on, little Phil. Look at him drive. Look at him. Into Jeremy. There's not many City bodies committed forwards here. No Kovacic or Rodri in sight yet. There's Kovacic. And Gvardiol, since the goal, really, has played more... Oh, but Bernardo fizzed too quickly into Phil. Since the goal, or just thereafter, in fact, maybe after those chances we conceded, or half chances, Gvardiol's been a bit more conservative in his positioning. Oh, no, never mind. As I say that, he goes back to the left. I thought maybe there was a slight shape change, but no, it does seem that Gvardiol's gone back there. How interesting. Oh, right. Sorry, you're not going to get me like that, mate. You're not going to get me like that. I read that as Shaq, first of all. I was like, I'm pretty sure Shaquille O'Neal did not play for the City. I'll take it on stats for... I mean, you say only Will, but to be fair, 5 for a backup keeper, that's pretty good going. Yeah, that is the worst deflection off Dan Burn ever. I mean, that's so unfortunate from a Newcastle perspective. You can't really do anything about that. But now we have the lead. We need to clamp down, yes? Get to clamp down. I might be doing a post-mortem show for this, guys, where we might sort of also chat about the Champions League situation. Thank you so much, Second Citizen. That's ridiculously generous of you. Thank you so much for that $10 super chat. That's ridiculous. Thank you so much. You guys are too generous, genuinely. Jimmy Five Chins or whatever. He was in. Yeah, you guys are insane. Thank you so much, Second Citizen. It genuinely means everything to me. Pep should quit with the excuses. How our £1 billion squad got dominated Anfield has nothing to do with Anfield and everything to do with getting your taxes wrong against Klopp. And you know what? I agree with you. Oh, Doku's fouled there. That should be a yellow card. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Get Lascelles in the book. Get him in the book. There we go. Yeah. I totally agree. I totally agree with you, mate. Like, we discussed that in my 90-minute rant. Basically, a lot of people on Twitter didn't agree with me. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, that was good work by Doku, to be honest. It's very Jack Grealish of him, the way he went inside. Yeah, in my opinion, mistakes were made in respect to lineup. I understand the theory of what he was trying to do. I just don't know if it was correct to start with that strategy. In my opinion, it makes more sense to start calm and go for the impact rather than start with impact and then try to go calm. I feel like it's much harder to go from one than the other. So yeah, I'm in total agreement with you, Second City Saint. And again, thank you so much for that incredibly generous super chat and tip. That is beautiful. From you, thank you so much. Incredibly generous. Do you guys like the Ronaldo prompt, by the way? Please let me know. I hope you do. Dollar bills fall down and Ronaldo goes, hey. Please let me know if you enjoy it. I think it's quite funny. I think it's funny anyway. I didn't go bold though. No, it should have activated my Fraudiola, but it didn't. I'm sure Bob definitely will, John. I'm sure of that. Is this real, Will, or is this like another bait situation? Again, City with another counter-attack. If Newcastle can just get that final ball right, they will have a decent chance. Gavardio's fouled there. Good. Again, Carlos, I agree. I agree, mate. It was a Liverpool side which was nowhere near close to being at full strength. Yeah, I think Doku's been very good in this game, outside of that bad thing that he did earlier. Newcastle's too good, says Jermaine. Maybe. I mean, look, he's arguably the second best manager in the world. There's a very strong argument. I don't know what that means, Will. Yeah. Yeah, Scorpio, there's some people who do view City players and Pep as a god. But that's silly. Shut up, Nan. Our Foden shot blocked. Yeah, and I think I've discussed it before. If anyone tries to whip out the "you don't know more than the manager" situation, just like, and therefore whatever you say is invalid, just like say to them something like, right, so was it a mistake to get rid of Gundogan? And obviously they'll say yes. In which case you go, right, well, how can you possibly say that? Bernardo, what is his keeper doing? Bernardo with the goal. I've no idea. I have no idea what just happened there with the goalkeeper. It just seemed to go under him. Was it another deflection? That was bizarre. City 2-0 up. That was a bizarre goal. I'm hoping for his sake it was a massive deflection because he just seemed to get it all wrong. It just went under him. There was a Pepe Reina situation in... This is a really niche reference. In 2012, there's a very similar goal that Aguero scored against Pepe Reina. Does it take a deflection? Bernardo just allowed to cut inside again. okay, to be fair. Yeah, okay, to be fair, it takes a massive deflection, to be fair. Yeah, he's dived and he's committed. Yeah, you can't really blame him for that, to be fair. It is a very good... it is a very unlucky, unfortunate deflection. And that's a massive shame for Newcastle, because that's 2 goals now that we've scored from that. That's crazy. Yeah, massive deflection. I think it was off Botman. City 2-0 to the good. What should be the City lineup against Real Madrid, asks Shaf. Should be the treble winning team, but in Gundogan's position, we have Bernardo. Bernardo's position, we have Little Phil. Probably. Depends on the fitness of Kevin. If Kevin's not fit, play Foden there and maybe Kova. City shouldn't get rid of Wadis by Pookie. In my head, Bernardo's gone, guys. I don't want him to go because I love him. If we are going to move on from him, now does seem to be the time. He will be missed, obviously. I love him. But yeah. Obviously, it's a memory bank of all Aguero's goals first. I think it was Aguero. We won 3-0 against Liverpool. I think Milner scored. Milner scored a penalty. I think, yeah, Aguero took a shot from outside the box and Reina dived for it and just sort of like went under. Didn't take a deflection, just dived and went under him. It was a really weird goal. It's funny though. Well, he trods on Doku's foot. And Doku's been very good so far, to be fair, lads. I know there was lots of doom and gloom about him, but I do think he's been very good. Exactly, Cades. Oh yeah, 100%, Daniel. Bernard, allegedly, AJ, Bernard has wanted to leave for a minute. He's wanted to leave for a minute. And he now has a reasonable release clause of £50 million. Now, sadly for him, his ideal club Barca can't afford that because they can't even afford to pay like 20 million for Cancelo or some bullshit. A club like PSG would be able to afford it though, and I tell you what, he would be a perfect player for PSG. He's exactly the sort of player they need to actually become something. Doku, not a good ball. I'm sorry, mate. I know, no, it's great. Shut up, Liam. I think PSG maybe. 50 million doesn't sound like a lot, but again, for a club like Barca, it's too much. Maybe even a club like the Benfica is his Portuguese club, isn't it? I feel like I'm very ignorant when it comes to Portuguese transfers outside of their sales. What's like the biggest? What is their record signing? Oh, Kovacic, be careful. What is that? Can someone tell me what Benfica's record signing is? I feel like they don't spend massive on players, but they sell good on players. If anyone could please let me know, I'd be very interested to hear that. A cursed hat trick. Ramme, I think you're spot on there. I think Doku's been good so far, Damani. I think that he's playing in a very free central role, which I still don't think he's ready for, as Ortega gives the ball away there. I still don't think he's fully ready for it, but his actions so far have been very positive. Bayern or PSG? Yeah, but, oh, that's going to be a Newcastle goal, is it? What a save by Ortega. Oh my god. Oh my god, what a save. That should have been a goal for Newcastle. Christ. It fell to Isaac. That was fantastic. That's ridiculous keeping, to be fair. I need to have another look at that. That looked really good. Jack, I think I'm with you, mate. I think PSG is the one. Because you've got to think about his desires as well. Yeah, Isaac. I mean, it's a good... Isaac should do better. But it is a very good save. Both things can be true. Yeah, really good save, Ortega. I think homesickness is part of it, John. I think he wants to be closer to Portugal or something. I think. Exactly the stuff. I went in Japan for Bernard's first goal. Oh, amazing work. Amazing work, Daniel. Well done. Absolutely smashed it. Good work, sir. Rekosan was Enzo for 44 million. So Benfica could technically... Benfica could, you know, do 50 million, because that's where he wants to end his career, isn't it? So maybe that's a potential, genuinely. I still think PSG is probably more likely now, and then maybe it goes to Benfica. Oh, Haaland. If Bernardo was quicker, because that vision, I know that pass didn't pay off, but that vision was, and to execute the pass was fantastic. If like Bernardo was Doku, that is brilliant. Paquetá would be Sammy. He would be lovely. He absolutely is, Quan. Yeah, I think Haaland's been decent so far. The record. Wait, Liam. Who is their record? People are giving me mixed numbers here. Oh, Doku places it over. Liam, who is their record signing? Someone just tell me. His performance in the finals against Inter keeps him forever good. Oh, yeah, well, he ends up winning it in the end, didn't he? Yeah, Doku from the central position. Good, gets to a good position. Again, that end product in respect to the finishing is not there. I've never even heard of him. Who's that? Is that it? 25 million? Okay, so probably not Benfica then. Never mind. Yeah, PSG, then to Benfica. I think Musty asked what's happened. Two very fortunate deflected goals. One decent Ortega save. We have been the better side. That's fair to say. Had all the ball. Yeah, it's been a nice steady game so far. Who scored the second goal? It was Bernardo again, Abdi. Another deflection. Another deflection. Yeah, apparently it's a Cock, who's apparently the most expensive. So, as I say, probably not Bernardo. And also, to be fair, he shouldn't really be going to Portugal yet, I feel like. So, my theory, £50 million goes to PSG. Because he's played in France before. I believe he enjoyed it. Won Ligue 1 with Monaco in that brilliant Monaco side, which pumped. Well, didn't pump, but knocked us out, certainly. So he has prior, and it's geographically closer to Portugal, and I imagine it's from a... I know France isn't always sunny or whatever, but I imagine it's probably nicer weather than here, so... You get me. Oh, sell-on clauses. Interesting. Haaland, again, really good work from him. Been impressed with him. Been impressed with a lot of City performances so far. I think we've been very good. The formation muster, it is a 2-3. It is basically Gvardiol on the left, Doku on the right. Sorry, Walker on the right. Doku playing very centrally at times because he's being pushed in. Foden, what's the opposite of conversely? Likewise, I suppose. Also playing centrally. Not the best ball by Kova. Haaland loses it. What a shame. What a darn shame. Look how advanced Yoshko is, man. Yeah, those long balls are going to be long. But that's why you got Manu there, who's a brilliant wide channel defender, whatever term you want to use. Well, if Bernardo is how he doesn't fuck with Salah. Bernardo does what he wants, you know. Well, Kova and Bernardo, yeah, they're sort of going into the... I mean, Bernardo's actually sort of all over the place. But the closest I can... That is gorgeous from Phil. If this results in a goal, please... Oh, the finish isn't there, but the turn was gorgeous. Yeah, the three, for the most part, seems to be being created with Kova and Kova on the left of Rodri and Bernardo on the right of him. Yeah, that turn was sumptuous, man. Oh, I love that. I love the flicks. I love the turns. Just that touch, maybe slightly too heavy. Maybe could have been better off crossing. And I love Gvardiol and Gvardiol and Foden have such a brilliant connection with each other, man. Who is messaging me? Oh, it's my boy. It's my boy. Wait, who are Fulham playing? Oh, they're playing the Spurs. Interesting. Very interesting. That's really good by Rodri. He read that. Foden into Haaland. Look at Doku. Look at Jeremy. Take the shot, mate. Oh, it's another deflection and it goes wide for a corner. Good block there by Newcastle. Yeah, Foden is on fire. And now that Newcastle know they need to come out even more, we're just so threatening on the counter. Against a good block. Goes behind for a corner. Here's Nathan. And this is why it annoys. I said this in Mo's chat. I think I upset some children because I wasn't in a I'm gonna fuck around mood anyway because City just drew at Anfield. I wasn't in the mood. I just said, if you think that all Haaland could do is goals, then I think you're an idiot. I don't want to talk to you about football, is what I said, and that annoyed some people. But, you know, I was not taking any prisoners that day. I couldn't be bothered. It's a good question, Jack. It's a very good question. You know. Very good performance from City. No stress so far. Oh, keep your second season Docker's going to pop off. We all know the rules, guys. The first season, it takes a year for City's wingers. It always takes a season. It happened with Grealish. We won the treble. Yeah? It'll happen with Doku. And he's not been bad this season by any means, but you can definitely go up another few levels. Wonderful work, the stuff. Love the commitment from you, mate. Love that. This stupid bald head. That was harsh. Why'd I say that? That was rude. Excuse me. Foden in. The Newcastle defend that very well. But there's no one back, and Walker will clear it. Double treble second striker Doku. Oh dear, can you imagine? Yeah, we'll have Doku second striker, Alvarez at left wing. Yeah. Rodri advanced. We'll bring back Calvin Phillips. Big knob, I can never betray you like that and leave you hanging the stuff. This is why you're a real one. You get me? Liam, you dirty dog. Burping in sync. None of our set piece players are on the pitch, so let's take it short. I prefer a short corner. I do prefer a short corner. Doku good. Yes, not very effective yet. Absolutely. He does need to add that level of clinicality. The deck tuple. Well, we figured it out, didn't we? That you could win the septuple as an English club. What a ridiculous ball by Akanji. Doku should finish, and it's a good save, to be fair. What a ridiculous ball by Manu, though. How's he done that? Was that with his left foot as well? It's a tricky finish, to be fair, but... Oh, what a ball. What a ball by Akanji. This guy is just sick.
Trent single-handedly ruining Doku's career.
Yeah, if you want the exact spot, the stuff was synced in there. Actually, this is 6 seconds out for some reason. Mohammed, there's a certain player that we're after. That we're gonna get. I've decided. Walker is deep into Haaland, and it's another deflection, and it's a save by the keeper from Ruben Diaz's header. Akanji, the greatest bargain in football history. He's yeah, pound for pound, or whatever you want to say. He is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, good defensive work by Doku. Really well done. Yeah, Bruno dived. Yeah, you frauds. He just doesn't want to do well against his future club. Thoughts on chips? Like, do you mean like chunky chips or French fries? The Manu gift with order. Which one's that? Is that like the AMG one? Will I get flagged for copyright? True, non-true. I mean, the answer is probably Kante, or isn't it? Or Vardy, in terms of like pound for pound, whatever. Get back McAtee. I don't know about McAtee, to be honest. I don't know why he went to Sheffield United of all clubs. I mean, there must have been a better option out there for him. No, I was thinking more the YouTube nom. The background music isn't on then. Doku cannot score. But again, I think he's played well so far. Hello, TTV.
Chat after thinking they got goofball knowledge, aka Jack.
Oh, we've given away the ball there in a silly place. Oh, and Isak back heels it to himself. Walker, good defending. Good work, City. Yeah, let's have a clean sheet going into half-time. A clean sheet. That is brilliant by Hall. And again, he's fouled. He's no longer here, whereas the person who fouled him is. That really should be a yellow card if this referee's got any semblance of sense. Coach is trying. Direct into Doku. Can you start booking some of these pricks, referee? Deary me. Haaland is literally bleeding from the knee. Can we please, like, start booking them? Yeah, that should be a yellow. Haaland's going to be fine. That is like the second or third time now he's been fouled like that. Can you do a countdown from 5? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Love that from you, the stuff. Love it. Half-time, boys. 2-0. We have been on top. I would say that our chances haven't been, like, goal-worthy chances. However, we have created... what am I trying to say? We've created positions by which we should have scored, but we haven't scored. Whereas the goals we scored, we probably shouldn't have scored. So yin and yang, it balances out. It didn't work. Jack, what is it you're trying to do, mate? The rest of the guys' cards at home. Yeah, I've no idea how there's not been a booking for Newcastle, but hey ho, it's not the end of the world, I suppose. Oh, you banned someone? Oh, is that because I've got it in widgets? Maybe try it now, Jack. Maybe. I think it's because my ad thing is broken, and that's all. That they're all in the same scene. We all never thought Doku would score those. Okay, another countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey. Brilliant. Yeah, this ad widget in the top left is broken. Hopefully it doesn't distract you too much. Oi, Village, I'm going through them now. I'll tell you why, mate, because I started off with 20,000 files. That's fucking why. I've got it down to... No, sorry, not 20. 90,000 files. We got it down to 32,000. I'm still searching through some. Doing a post stream tomorrow, Musty, just because tonight is going to be a little bit too late. So probably tomorrow, like late morning-ish, I reckon. Files for the printer so that people can print out a random footballer. So far, we have... what do we have so far? We've got 611 named faces so far. Like I've gone through each single file. I've named all of them. I'm going through this next folder, which is like a mega pack for FM 2019, and say it's got over 90,000 files. We've got it down to 30,000 so far. There are 300 players in there, which I definitely want. We're talking Julian Alvarez from River Plate. You know, we're talking Liverpool Yerdan Shaqiri. Yeah, we're talking Chris Wilder. So yeah, guess if Horn gets different trim when he gets fouled because he's big. I've never even thought about that, Abdi, to be honest. We Bob in the Doku. I think Doku's been all right though. To be fair, I think Doku's been fine. Obviously, needs to switch up in respect of being more clinical. But I think it's been okay on my computer. These files are on my computer. They're pictures of. They are pictures of footballers, which will be printed out. And yeah, this ad widget is absolutely shafted. It's broken for some reason. But there we go. Imagine perception of Doku if he didn't have that 5 goal contribution. Game, yes, maybe people were a bit too giddy with him. When I did my video, I did say that, you know, it's going to take a season to embed. Did start off well, but there we have it. I'm joined by Liam, a Liverpool fan. Hello, Liam.
Hello.
Are you watching the game?
I am.
Excellent work. Musty says, what are your thoughts on the Champions League draw? Well, I'm going to come to Liam with that question. What are your thoughts on the draw?
Very nice to be, considering I'm not in it.
Yeah, don't talk about the stinky Thursday night one. How do you see it going?
I can see. I'll give you what I want to happen and what I think will happen.
Okay.
I think Bayern will beat Arsenal. I think City will beat Madrid. I think Atletico will beat Dortmund, and Barca will beat PSG.
Sorry, what was your Arsenal prediction?
Bayern to win.
Oh, so that's what you think. That's what you want to happen.
That's what I think will happen.
Right, and what do you want to happen?
I want, because obviously, as we all know, we're not in it. So I want.
Are you not?
Yeah, shut up. I want Arsenal and City to win. Right. So that they have a fixture pile up. And
okay.
Then I want Atletico to get to the final on the other side because they'll beat both of you.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Would you not be concerned about momentum at all?
No, because how I look at it is we're also going to have momentum and easy games. And that City Arsenal game is a win-win-win. So for us anyway. So I think that's what I want to happen. And Arsenal, to be honest, I'd probably want Arsenal to knock you out because we all know they're not going to win in the final. So yeah.
Well, interesting. We'll have to see what happens there. Jack says Dortmund are going through. Carl says, Ginger Lime says Doku benching Alvarez. The odds, yes. Well, we have more recently this season seeing more Alvarez not being played in the middle, which is nice for a myriad of reasons. Of course,
racism.
So that's a good sign. If Grealish, I don't know what Grealish's situation is. If the medical situation is, you know, it's recommended to give him like 10 minutes, then I'd like to see that at some point. But I think I probably want more on the side of just don't even risk him at all, and then just like have him hopefully fully fit and ready and available for the Arsenal game, because we can't afford another injury. They're giving the second foul to Botman. Wait, what's that? The stuff I don't understand that. Toby says, is it a win-win if Arsenal win, Liam, in the league?
Yeah, it's a win-win-win. So either a draw, win for City, win for Arsenal, it still positively affects us. So
nice. Atletico going to the final. It says Musty. Probably from that half of the draw. That is the weak half of the draw, 100%. So definitely. Oh, so they're giving the goal to Botman. Oh, what a shame. So apparently it's a known goal. Hasn't updated on my foot mob, but I guess it might do. Yeah, Brian says Doku's final decision making isn't good. Yeah, he's not quite there yet, is he, in respect of that output for sure. Toby says Nobbins against South America party. I don't have anything against South America. I don't have anything against Alvarez. I just have a thing about.
No, you do.
No, I just have a think about strikers playing in midfield not being optimal. That's not a controversial thing to say. Okay. Thoughts on the first half? Asks Brett. Liam, what were your thoughts on that first half?
Well, right. So I was watching it.
That's nice.
But like quite far behind, so like I wasn't really watching properly, and also I am very ill, so so my thoughts are it was boring, but that's because I wasn't really watching it.
This guy, there should be like some sort of like jar, you know, like a swear jar, where every time he says the B word, like you got to put in a quid or something. Like we'd all be millionaires by the end of it. It's crazy. There you go. Jason even called it. Liam wants to say boring so bad. He's called it just before. That's class. Appenda Masterclass yesterday says, Kai, how you doing, Kai? Commentary going to Wembley, says Mohammed. Absolutely. They are, yes, with what was a 100th minute winner against Wolves, so good for them. It's a good point. Yeah, why are you behind? Because it's on TV, it's on BBC. Is it because it's on iPlayer?
Well, I just for some reason put it on my dodgy box.
So just to confirm, you've admitted live that you've got a dodgy box.
Yeah, come get me, guys.
Crazy, that's crazy. Guys, lock him up, guys. Lock him up. Oh yeah, that's our new signing. How old is he, Musty? It's not the worst thing in the world. Have all the good teams on our side of the draw. We probably need to face 2 top 3 anyway. Yeah, and look, I definitely don't want Arsenal to win. And if we are going to lose against Arsenal, I'd rather not lose against them in the final. So I'm glad that that is the situation. We've either got the chance to knock them out, or if we do lose, at least we don't lose in that final. To face any of those squads in a single leg matchup, I'd rather face a weaker team in the single. Yeah, I get you the stuff. Although a final against Atletico would be hell on.
Imagine Arsenal won it. Oh my god, that would be the worst thing to ever happen.
Well, it would never end, would it? Like that would never, because that's. I mean, it's sort of like a City situation, isn't it? That was the only thing that rival fans could say against City.
No, it'll be worse than that.
Why?
It'll be way worse than that. It's Arsenal. They still go on about getting fucking 12 draws in a season, so they're going to be piping up to everyone over one Champions League. They'll start calling themselves bigger than Bayern Munich and shit. I don't want that to happen.
Fun fact, guys: the Invincibles only lost 1 less game than City's treble-winning team. They lost 6 times. City lost 7 times, so they only lost 1 less. And that is and that's me going by the very direct, you know, rules of what constitutes a draw. If you want to include shootout losses, it's actually 7. You shouldn't, because that's not how it works, but you get me. No, not 17-18. The treble-winning team, Tayab, last season, mate. We lost 7 games that season. The Invincibles lost 6. Musty says Arsenal fans think they're bigger than Inter. Is that true? Surely not. That would be crazy.
I love Arsenal fans, but only when they're like shit. When they're actually good, they do my head in.
What, so you can laugh at them?
Yeah, like I feel like their delusion's kind of cute when they're bad, but when they're actually alright, it's really annoying.
Oh gosh. Amir says Arsenal going for Brahim Diaz. Is he the one that plays for Real Madrid? He used to play for us.
Yeah.
Is that the one? What a boy. Musty says depressed Arsenal fans. Oh, class. Oh dear. Well, I say if they ever try to big that one up, as I say, just say, mate, you lost 6 games that season. What do you mean you're invincible? There's one real invincible team in English football history. Can anyone tell me it? In fact, Liam, can you tell me it? Yes, well done. What did they win that year?
The league.
And?
The FA Cup.
Well done. Raheem is the bollocks, says Jack. That was indeed a quiz. Well, Liam got it, to be fair. Well done to him. He did get it right.
I knew it was Preston. And then when you said and, it was kind of obvious, to be honest.
Yeah.
Cause...
Fairs. Oh, is he on loan at? Is he still on loan at Real Madrid? Was that never made complete? Why aren't Arsenal a real invincible team? Because you lost 6 times, Toby. That's why. Because you lost 6 times. Preston didn't lose once that season.
What else has happened 6 times?
Something to do with you winning the European Cup.
Yeah.
Very predictable.
Guys,
When? Okay, I'll name them. Middlesbrough at home. Middlesbrough away in the League Cup. Man United, FA Cup. Twice in the Champions League. Once against Inter Milan. Sorry. Twice in the Champions League group stages. One against Inter Milan. Don't know the other one. And then... And then Chelsea, I believe, in the semi-final or quarter-final. Who's asked about cups? What do you mean? Who's asked about the Champions League? Yeah, you're right, yeah. The point being that you only lost one
You
less
can't
game.
say that.
Hello?
You're not allowed to say that. I'm not letting you say that.
What do you mean?
Who's asked about the Champions League in that voice? You shut your mouth. You don't respect the Champions League either.
Shut up.
You don't.
Yes, I do.
I just love the league so much more than the Champions League.
But I do.
Shut up. Shut up.
That's the stuff being true. Again, City's treble winning team only lost one less, so you can hold that. Yeah, what is that sound? Are you throwing your keys around? It's like a teaching assistant.
Yeah.
You little freak. Yeah, but were you invincible overall? No, you weren't. That's the point I'm making, yeah? So invincible, you lost against Borough twice. Seek shame immediately. Seek that shame immediately. Do you think we'll go for Musiala? No, I don't think we will. Amir, to be honest with you. Oh my god, Musty, that's just a threat. I won't be reading that out. Right, Liam.
I'll read it out.
No, you can read it in the chat later. He's just threatening you. Liam, what's
Yeah,
the
but
final...
I can't see it.
What's the final score going to be, mate?
3-2 to Newcastle.
Lovely stuff. I'll see you later then, Liam. Thank you so much for joining me. Big gold Premier League trophy. Your club will never have that. You can hold it. Yeah, well, where's my golden Champions League trophy? Where's my golden Champions League trophy? I've been robbed. I've been denied. Bayern will annihilate Arsenal. I think annihilate's a very strong word. Away the lads. Crazy. Right, boys, the second half is commencing. Shout out Liam for joining me for that halftime show. Thank you for supporting the Patreon. That's my boy. He's my boy. Well, again, where is my gold Champions League trophy? I want it now. You know, I want it now. 10-2 aggregate, I reckon. Nah, it's gonna. I think that Bayern might win, but if they are going to win, it's going to be very marginal. What do you think is going to happen, Toby? Is that Evie crying? One sec, guys. Evie. Evie, come on. Oh, look at you. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, would you want to say something? Yeah, have a little sniff. So good girl. Oh, this is Evie. You can see. Oh, it's okay. It's only a printer. It's only a printer, baby. Oh, I love her so much. Oh my god. This is my kitten, and she's beautiful. And she's my little girl. Oi, don't be mean. Any Evie slander will get you timed out and blocked. Yes. Don't be mean. They're gonna get brilliant. Oh, Musty, thank you for subscribing. I think that's Village who gave it as a gift. Thank you so much. Adam says, what do you think of the Bruno Guimaraes link? I'd love it. I would love it, mate. No, don't be mean. Look at her. Evie, look at her. She's all blurry. What are you doing? Silly girl. She was whinging outside my door, guys. Right, second half's kicked off. And I say thank you. I'll have a look at the subscription in a moment. Guest star. Look at her little face. 2-0 against Spurs, really? Is that in the league? Yeah. What is going on? Why are you guys being mean to my child? Respect my daughter, yes? She's baby. She's only a little girl. What are you doing? Come here. Do you want to smell the mic? No? Oh. So cute. Anyway. Thank you, Mac. She's pretty. She's a little tuxy. And she's, how old are you? You're like 18 months old? Something like that? Something like that. Oh, City nearly making it 3. Nah, don't be so gauche. There's one with a Bulgarian flag. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Doku again going close with the left foot. It's actually a very good save in the end because that's on target. Fair play, Jeremy. I'd love a Doku. A Doku gold hit like absolute crack. Village, shut the fuck up, man. Such a weirdo. Right, City take the corner short. Bernardo into Kova. Kyle. He hasn't taken a shot yet, which is nice. This game's been all about Doku. A lackluster finish. Oh gosh, you're very molty, Evie. Goodness me, you're a fluffy girl. When it's Hamir, when it's Doku, it's always nearly. That's a pretty good point. Oh, look at her putting a little pause on me. So cute. I'll let you go now, baby. Good girl. Right. He's a good baby. Right. Now, yes, thank you for the anonymous sub. I'm pretty sure that's Village to Musty. Thank you so much, Village, for your generosity. Love that from you. Mrs. Nobbins has just messaged me saying, there's a whole row of treadmills free, and of course this motherfucker decides to get on the one next to me and slam run. That is the worst. That's like, you know, when you're in like a men's toilet and like the urinals, and someone decides to like go right next to you, and you're like, what are you up to? Oh, is Doku switched to the right? Hello. Hello. I'd like... Right, Liam, this is ridiculous. Stop bullying her. She's currently sat in front of the light, in case you're wondering why the light's just gone. She's decided to sit in front of it. Toby, what the hell? What the hell, mate? Can you sort it out? If Doku scores this... Nah, I still wouldn't... Nah, definitely not. Definitely not. If Grealish is available... he starts. Can you do a sync where for 3 seconds to the match clock? I mean, it's in sync with this. It is in sync with this. Like, that is bang on with that. Maybe half a second behind, but yeah, it's basically bang on with that. Here's little Phil. Oh, I thought he was going to take a shot there. Comes to Gvardiol. Now Kova. With the switch. Walker can't keep that in. What a shame. What, do you guys say urinals? That's such a grim way to say it, IMO. Urinal. Ugh. Grim. Wait, what? No, stop it, Village. No. I mean, she's sniffing the light, guys. So cute. Urinals. Urinal sounds grim. Ugh. Some when people say scone. Ugh. It just sounds dirty. Dirty.
Urinals.
Wait, Lisa Liam, do you say it like me? Urinals. I'm sure that just said it, urinals. I'm sure that the text-to-speech just said it like that as well. You guys can hold that. Oh, Ortega, what are we doing, mate? Oh, he nearly played himself into danger there. There we go. Thank you. See the text-to-speech popping off. This is lovely into Haaland. Look at this. Direct play. Look at Kyle Walker. Oh, God, no, don't look at Kyle Walker. Oh, I thought that was in. Oh, I think he made the right decision there, to be fair. No, it's not. It's scone like cone, you peasant. That's why it's Cone with an S. Yeah, lovely football. Counter-attacking. Started with Ortega nearly making a mistake, but that did mean lots of Newcastle players committed forwards. I think Haaland made the right... Bernardo's pointing, saying, go there, and Haaland's like, no chance. No chance. Not really, because which word is closest to scone? Cone. So therefore, it's Cone with an S. It's a pretty easy... it's a pretty easy conclusion, guys. Which is closer to scone? Gone or cone? Come on, come on. Come on now. Come on now. I've never heard it like that. Urinals. Urinals just sounds grim. Sounds grim to me. I think Haaland made the right decision there going for that shot. Kovacic's drives do something to me. Yeah, when he wants to get into it, he gets into it, man. What is she doing? What are you doing, mate? Would the camera be able to pick you up there, I wonder? I'm just going to see if we can go to Eevee cam for a second. If I do that... Do you guys care? Nah, you guys don't care. It doesn't matter. Yeah, but Village, the difference is that those words aren't up for... those words aren't contentious in respect to pronunciation. What, oh, what, Uranus or Uranus? I've always said Uranus. Gone is close to bone. No. Because there is no debate about how to pronounce bone or gone. So therefore, that's a false equivalency. No. That's irrelevant because we all agree how they are pronounced. The fact is we don't agree how scone is pronounced. Therefore, you've got to look for what is closest. And the fact of the matter is, it's closest to cone with an S. Russia and the poor game stay located, such a chasm in the gap between these teams. Well, fortunately, the players in front of him have been playing well, so it's not too big a drag or an issue. Gavardio with the shot is deflected behind for a corner. I prefer Uranus as well. Ha 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 ha. Do you get it? Well, exactly, Jack. You spelt it wrong. I agree if it was spelt like that. I totally agree. I apologize for pronouncing it correctly. I am sorry for being right. Horn's been playing so well in build-up lately. 100%. I think he's been good. I think he's been very good all season. The finishing has been poor, granted. But overall, game-wise, very good. Oh, dear. Right, can we make it 3 and just kill this game off? That would be nice. That would be lovely. Oh, nearly a brilliant ball by Gavardio. It was just well defended. Oi, never equate me to that milk stealer. Never, ever. Foden control, says John. Yeah, he's I think he's played alright, Foden. He hasn't been scintillating, but he's been fine. I'd say this game's been more so about Jeremy. Diaz, good pace there from him. We've got to be careful here. Again, really good work by Rodri, winning it back. Gorgeous. Many things, Musty. She did many things. All of which were not good. Well, most of which, certainly. What's Danny Murphy saying? Get a wonder goal. That's easier said than done, mate. Kanji's got some work to do here. Isak's not going to spin him easily. Kanji stuck to him. Walker, close down your man. Good work there by Kyle. That's a foul. Good work, Kyle. Well done. Ugh. As I say, guys, I'll be doing like a post-mortem thing, but I suspect that will be tomorrow. So different vibes for different people. I respect it. What's the worst thing she did? I would suggest the worst thing she did was privatized a number of nationalized services, primarily the energy sector. No, yeah. Wait, what year was that? Was that Thatcher? Am I getting my Tory ministers confused? Well, I take so that partially. But I actually think the worst thing that she did was, I won't spend too long on this because it's not political speak. But the worst thing she did, hands down, was she sold off all the council houses. She sold off all the council houses and allowed for landlords to purchase them all. And she is basically the main reason as to why there's not that much affordable housing in this country and why it's hard for anyone to get on the property ladder. That is the worst thing that she did. Spurs are getting cooked. Good, they can take that. I'm still thinking that Walker pass versus... And it was a lovely ball, to be fair, the stuff, yeah. That's the thing, like, he has cropped up with some brilliant moves this season, but it's just not been consistent enough, and the crossing, again, has been suboptimal. Look how deep Doku's dropped there. How intriguing. But now he's surrounded by 3 players, and he wins a throw-in, does he? No. What a shame. Yeah, that was bad, Jeremy. Am I getting my three misses messed up? Hang on, let me shut up, Toby. Silver score, still silver score. Yeah, and FootMob also has silver as the goal scorer. It'll be interesting to see like, what the official FA Cup page says. But as it stands on my screen, it looks like he's got both goals, which is lovely. Just over 30 minutes left, but this game's so far looking like a certainty for City. I would like one more goal just to absolutely kill the game off. That would be nice. There isn't one Scorpio. They're the same. Tory is a shortened version of Conservative. Did you just say like says? What? I don't know what that means. A ruffian? No. No. I suppose the Green Party? No. Hello, Evie. What are you doing, mate? What are you up to? You just sitting there? Fair enough. What a cutie. Tory. I don't even know what that means, mate. Right. Anyway, enough of the politics talk. Can we please have some action in the second half, please? Liam, no you don't. Shut up. Bernardo Silva. My boy. Yeah, Newcastle. I feel like we're just trying to take the sting out of the game right now. We're just meandering along. And that's the thing. We don't need to do anything. Like, oh, that is brilliant by Foden. Why is Ruben Diaz just pulled out the best half turn I've ever seen? Oh, he doesn't get the pass right. What a shame. That would have been a beautiful move. Oh, Doku wins it back, though. Well done. In the Newcastle box. We need some help here for Jeremy. Here is Kova. I don't like London. You're not wrong. I don't like being in London anyway. Walker, ball in. It nearly fell to Haaland, but the keeper just about got his hands on it. Nearly. Oh, I'd love a Haaland goal. I'd love a Doku assist to a Haaland goal. Well, why don't I like London? Many reasons. Mainly because it's too busy. People are rude. The tube is depressing. It's overpriced to fuck. They are so self-centered. The air is shit. The water's shit. There's rats everywhere. There's a number of reasons as to why I don't like London. If you're from London, shout out to you, but I don't like London. I don't like cities, though. I don't like Manchester, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. I don't like Manchester. I don't like cities. 4-0. What? Fulham are beating Spurs 4-0. Is that some sort of sick joke? Just back when we started the second half. Well, we've been on top for sure. Nothing's really happened though, to be fair, so far in this second half. It's been pretty tame. It's been a pretty tame start. Come to Macedonia. Yes, I mean, one of my... I've said this before. One of my favourite... it's not a city, because it's a town. I love York. I love Stratford upon Avon. Avon, whatever. Liverpool... I've been to Liverpool very briefly. It was nice. It was all right. But yeah, I'm just not big on massive cities. I think I prefer towns. Kanji has been unreal. I totally agree with you there. And we've been defensively solid in this game so far. Ortega did have to pull out one good save. Rodri. Maybe not his best work on the ball today, but off it, he's been very good. That's a foul on Foden. There we go. Good work, Phil. York's a city. Oh, yeah, you're right, yeah. What's in York? Delicious food. Really cute shops. Good history. It's just nice. It's just nice. It doesn't feel like a city. It does feel more like a town because it feels smaller. Everything feels closer together. Oh, Foden won that back brilliantly. Here's Haaland. Just take the shot, mate. He does, and it's blocked. It goes around for a corner. Worst stadium I've been to. Probably the KC in Hull. Sorry, Toby. I think you're from Hull, aren't you? Have I been to Harrogate? No, my parents have before. I don't think I have, though. And in America, but I actually spent 2 years around. Was born in Chelsea. I'm not room for them. Yeah, absolutely the stuff. Why is New York named after York? Well, it's like New Amsterdam, musty. America's got loads of places which have got English names. There's a place called Manchester, isn't there? Just because, like, when it was, like, colonized by Europeans, they just, like, they didn't get very imaginative with the names. Oh, sorry, Toby. Where are you from, then? I thought you were from the northeast. Have I made that up? Top 3 cities. I mean, Porto is probably my favourite city. Love Porto. York. And I don't know about a third one. Go on, Walker, on your bike. Get to Almiron. Good. He actually closed him this time. Well done. And now Rodri can deal with that, can he? That Newcastle player fell over far too easily. Now City can clear their lines. Wonderful work. Come to the Houston suburbs. It's very nice and not too crowded. Houston's in Texas, yes. Oh, I did like Istanbul, to be fair. Yeah, it was ridiculously cheap. Oh my god. Like, I was eating like a king every single day, which is like, I think I mentioned this before. Obviously, I went there for the Champions League. I mean, UEFA wasn't fucking cheap. I apparently ended up spending like 10 euros on a bottle of Pepsi. I didn't realize it was that expensive. Because I just like, oh, Bernardo dispossessed here. Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. I don't like this. This really should be a goal for Newcastle. Zizak messed it up. Akanji, that is brilliant from Manu. That is brilliant from Akanji. Bernardo messed up a bit there. Fantastic. I know, yeah, Ted, because it was after the game. And so they were just like getting rid of all the bottles. And they didn't have any prices on. And I was just, I'd been screaming for like 90 minutes or whatever. So I just needed something to drink. And they, as I say, they didn't say. I just like put my, like contactless card, and it was like 10 euros. That was ridiculous. But yeah, Istanbul ridiculously cheap in terms of the actual city rather than the UEFA shite. Newcastle head over. As I say, for like the equivalent of like less than a tenner, I got like the equivalent of like 3 main courses. And numerous drinks. It was and the food and the quality. Oh, chef's kiss. Newcastle are awful in attack, and they've not been very impressive today. Like, they've had a couple of moments, but which we've sort of gifted them, but they've not done anything with them. They've not done anything with them. In India, we can watch. Yeah, I know. I'm ready. It's lovely. Try any snacks? Yeah, I think. Oh, I mean, the main one was like baklava. That was lovely. I had loads. I had that Turkish pizza, which is like the best pizza I've had. It was in like a boat shape. Can't remember what it's called, but it's got a name. That's lovely. Into Phil. Oh, I thought Holland was going to continue his run. There we go. Bernardo, Rodri. Here is Foden. He's got the run of Haaland. Tries to play him in. Again, well defended by Newcastle. I do love baklava. That is my dessert. That's my favorite dessert, to be honest. Greek food better than Turkish food. I do love Greek food as well, Toby. I mean, there's a lot of that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, I had that. Gorgeous. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah. And I had something which wasn't even on the menu, but they made it for me because I asked for it. So it was a Turkish delicacy. Barry, thank you for following, mate. Yeah, there's a lot of overlap, Scorpio, with like, I think with like Moroccan and Greek and Turkish and that sort of whole vibe. I think there's a lot of overlap because of like the Ottoman Empire and all that. He's axes off his game. Yeah, he's getting... AJ, it's a very good point. He's getting into some decent areas, but he's not capitalizing on it, which is good from a City perspective. Yeah, like hummus is definitely not Greek, for example, in origin. I'm sure it's like Turkish or Moroccan or something. Wow, abuse restaurant stuff. No, I'm very polite to service people. Which of our right foot defenders do you think play the best on the left? Diaz played a lot on the left. See, that's where he normally plays. That is his normal locked down position. Probably the answer is probably John Stones, to be honest. Greek kebabs, amazing. Yeah, it's just all good. It's just all good. I love it. I enjoyed eating all the food all the time, and I had a lot of food. Jumped over the counter at McDonald's and called them all incompetent. What? Yeah, it's like, wait, what do you mean you don't do extra large fries anymore? Scum. Hummus is from Palestine, Syria, Jordan. Yeah, that sort of vibe. That sort of vibe, indeed. A lot of overlap. Of course, my dad lives in Greece, as you guys know. He lives in Crete, specifically. Yeah, let's just chill out, guys. We've got 20 minutes left in this game. We don't need to do anything too dangerous. We just need to keep a clean sheet. Keep a clean sheet. And then I'll be a happy boy. I think the draw's tomorrow, isn't it? After the Liverpool United game. So it's obviously us. Assuming we win. Us, Coventry. Probably... Who did Chelsea play? Probably Chelsea. I can't actually remember who they play. If you guys could let me know. And probably Liverpool. He's not Greek, no, but he loves Greece. That's why I've been to Greece like 10 plus times. And like he sort of speaks Greek. Kovacic, he's going to line up a shot. And I thought he was. I thought we were going to see shades of Luton Town. No, shut up, Musty. I got Crete and Cyprus wrong, alright, allow it. Holland runs like an orangutan, everyone's experience. I love it when he gets into full flowing runs, because he looks so awkward. Ball into Foden. He finds Walker. Do not shoot. And yeah, we're just camping outside of their box as it stands. Problem is with islands of Greece when the tourists leave, so there's a lot of people, they just piss off back to the mainland. Oh yes, it's big for tourism, obviously. I've been to Greece over, as I say, over 10 times, but never been to the mainland. Never been. Yeah, and you had all those bucket hats as well, Sayab. Then Gundogan just ended it. Even with a robbery of a penalty. My mum went to Cyprus for my uncle's wedding and she got held at the gate because she had Turkish stamp and a passport. Really? Oh, gosh. Yeah, they've got history, haven't they? I've never been to Rhodes, to be fair, but I've heard it's very lovely. Oh, Chelsea play Leicester. Well, that's probably going to be Chelsea, isn't it? Probably going to be Chelsea. Imagine if Chelsea get to another cup final. Like, how ridiculous would that be? Newcastle cross in, goes behind and over. See, you've been Macedonia, we flew over it. Well, exactly, yeah. But yes, never actually been. Never been to Thailand. No, I've never been to East Asia. I've been to very, very, very West Asia, but never East Asia. Or indeed Central. Go Bulgaria. Mrs. Dobbins has been Bulgaria. Oh, Ortega, that's not the ball. Kova wins it back, though. Good work. Yeah, Mrs. Dobbins has been Bulgaria. That was years ago, though. This game hasn't really filled me with confidence. It basically feels like a 0-0. But Daniel, you've got to remember, game state is a thing. Would we be playing like this if we were at 0-0? I don't think we would. I don't think we would. Yes, I've been to Africa and Asia. It was actually in the same holiday because it was a country which is in both Africa and Asia. I've been to Korean, probably best is with your dad. Love that. My boy, with his olive trees. He makes his own olive oil. What a boy. Not enough threat and attack. Again, we are 2-0 up though, Daniel. Again, if we weren't 2-0 up, we would be playing more on the front foot, but we don't have to fundamentally. We don't have to. That is the difference. I agree we could be a bit more clinical, certainly in our final passing, but I've been happy with the performance, to be honest with you. I've been happy. He's offside, thank goodness. Come to Djibouti, no. Yeah, the country was Egypt, by the way, in case anyone was interested. When I went to Asia and Africa. Egypt. City vs Real, what do you think? Study Scouts? It's going to be another win for the City. I'm going to say we draw at the Bernabeu and then win at the Etihad. Just like last season. That's what I'm going to say. I think doing second leg at the Etihad does genuinely matter. Because I don't see us losing there. For sure. Tempo needs to be raised for Arsenal, says John. But it doesn't need to be raised right now. That's the thing, John. That's the thing. It doesn't have to be raised right now. Gavardio ball in. Oh, it's not the best ball to Foden. It doesn't have to be raised because we are 2-0 up. We're in control of the game. We don't want to do anything silly. We want to keep a clean sheet. Just snuff any threats. I'm happy with how we're playing. And that's going to be a yellow for a Akanji, is it? Oh, I tried snus. Is that a drug? No, I've not. Snus, or is that what you smoke? I don't know. Oi, respect the YouTube. Respect them. Respect them. Respect. Gun to the back of your head. They say do the most Indian accent you can do. I wouldn't be. No, why would? No, I'm not going to do an Indian accent. Definitely not. Nicotine pouches. No. I've got no interest in nicotine or smoking. I've never smoked, nor will I ever smoke, because I have no interest in it. Like, why would you want to smoke? It makes your teeth shit. It makes your breath shit. It makes your clothes stink. It kills you. Bad health issues. You get addicted. It's expensive. You look like a twat. Everyone else around you hates you. There are no benefits to smoking. No, I'm just talking about it generally. Yeah, I bet you would, Jack. Right, anyway. I hate that. I hate the smell of that. I hate the smell. I don't think you're selfish if you do it in public. I think you're selfish. Because it stinks of piss. Well, it doesn't stink of piss. It smells worse. Respect. I have bad teeth. It's not my fault, to be fair. But respect my breath. I always smell nice. I'll be real, guys. I smell beautiful. Thoughts on Delit? Someone who isn't as good as I thought they were going to be. Oscar Bob's coming on! For Doku. Doku has had an interesting game. I think overall he's been good. Overall, I think he's been good. But we haven't learned anything new. We haven't learned anything new. He needs to improve in respect to his final actions. But Oscar Bob on. I'm happy for him to get minutes. Why? It sounded like we got 2 bullshit goals. Not our 2 best chances. And that's the thing, the stuff, you know, if we didn't get those two deflected goals, we would be playing very differently. We would be searching for a goal to put us into the lead, you know. And also, like, in the first half, we came forward and deserved to score, but didn't. So, I'm quite happy with the performance. Three snus is insane. Yeah, I just don't get it. As I say, I just don't know. Watch Bob cook. Oh, yeah. Bob always cooks. John, genuinely it could. Genuinely, goal difference might be relevant. If we lose against Arsenal, we'll be in the absolute mud. We'll be in the absolute mud. I smell of books and candles. Well, I might smell of candles, to be fair, because Mrs. Nobbins always likes them. I'm doing an experiment, by the way, guys, because, I mean, this isn't new information. I think we discussed this before. It's very bad to wash your hair every single day. Again, this isn't new information. I've known it for a while, but I've never really done anything about it. So I've started to not wash my hair every day. Yeah? What you're witnessing right now is hair which was washed yesterday. I washed it on Tuesday, and then didn't wash it again until Friday. Don't have hair to wash. But yeah, so I'm trying to train it so I don't need to have shampoo every day. I've got dry shampoo in right now. But yeah, apparently, as I'm sure you guys know, you shouldn't wash it every single day because it loses the natural oils. Like Mrs. Nobbins, she only washes her hair like once every, a couple of times a week maybe, and it looks good because it's used to it. Now, dry shampoo's fine. What's my favorite? Whatever, Nathan. I love Italy. Basically, for me, going abroad is all about the food. I need to be well fed. I need to be well fed. And Italy's one of my favorites for that. Canary Islands are also brilliant for that. Just make sure you're rinsing daily. I don't use shampoo unless I've had product in it. I rinse every day. Mrs. Nobbins told me to not rinse it. So maybe I'll have to do my own research on that. Yes, I've been to Canada, Scorpio. Oh, and America. I literally went to America last year. Ha ha ha. Yes, Canada years ago. And last year we went to Florida and we had a cruise courtesy of Mrs. Nobbins' grandparents because it was like their big anniversary thing and they took us all. And it was lovely. We did the whole thing. We did the parks. Oh, Oscar Bob wins it back brilliantly. What defensive work rate from the young Norwegian. Oh, love his feet. He loses it, but love his feet. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying, stuff. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you agreeing with me. I did, Nan. Well, I mean, it was a boat. I was able to watch the first 60 minutes or so of the Real Madrid game live. It was basically up until the De Bruyne goal. And then I had to tune, and then oh, no, that's what I had to do. I had to phone reception, and they had to tell me what the score was. Same thing for the AC Milan game. Well, imagine that's such a 1950s problem, innit? Oh, I'm gonna have to telephone reception so they can tell me what the score was in the game. Oh, I had to because I had no internet, and I was looking. I searched around the ship to find like a news channel, but it was all American sports. I was the only English outside of, like, you know, Miss Novice's family. I was the only English person on the ship, so no one else was paying attention. I'll Foden into Bob, cuts inside, finds Haaland. Oh, he actually falls to him somehow. Deflected behind for a corner. Yeah, and yeah, so I had to call them, and they were like, oh yes, it was Inter Milan 2, AC Milan 0, wherever it was. Bob is cooking. Yeah, Scorpio, exactly. Well, because the ship departed from Florida, obviously we were the only like British people on the boat. No, that was not funny at all, Musty. That was absolute horror. I can't believe that happened, man. It sounds like it sounds like a parody, that story. It sounds like I'm making it up, but I promise you, I assure you, it was real. Hall and probably John. Probably. Obviously, if your hair is longer, you have to retain more moisture. Whereas with your hair, a daily rinse isn't going to do any harm. Does the hot water not ruin it, though? I had to get a haircut, to be fair. This is getting thick. But it feels good. It feels fluffy. Feels good. Lazy Unicorn session starts with, but I like Doku's performance with Lazy Unicorn. But I do agree that in general, in these games, I want to see Bob. Yeah, what's the... Well, my mum had the opposite of that recently. Like when she went on holiday recently, United were winning 1-0 in the derby, and then when she landed, it was 3-1. So it was the opposite of what I experienced. Yeah, true, musty, true. Look at Toby with all these tips. 8 minutes left. It looks like we are going to be winning quite comfortably, which is nice. Guys, we're going to be getting a takeaway tonight. We're going to be... It's a local burger / chicken tender place. Sort of more like health focused. Like they grill the chicken rather than frying it. But it doesn't taste like health food. It's delicious. So I'm going to be getting that. Chicken tendies in the marinade is delicious. It's ridiculous. A meal. So peri chips. Oh, here's Oscar Bob tearing it through the center, finds Erling Haaland, and he's not quite able to control it. Bob's looks good since he's come on, though. And also a codfish burger. It shouldn't be good, yet it is delicious. I use the shampoo twice a week. Can you condition every time? Okay, should I be conditioning every time? I had to research this, man. I don't know anything. Hello, OT. Doku as horror has to fix up next season. I think you're being very harsh there, OT, to be fair. I think Doku's was decent in this game. Well defended by Diaz. I think Doku's been okay. I agree that Bob, in general, I'd say his performances have been more impressive. If Haaland's onside, I think he's offside anyway. What a shame. I'm 3 weeks over my usual trim time. I have a presentation on Monday. I can't cut my hair until then. I'm finito. Shower every... No, right. Well, I still wash my body with shower gel and whatnot. I'm face wash every single day. Like, I'm not an animal. Come on now. If you shampoo, you should condition. I see. No, but what if you don't shampoo? But I'm trying to not shampoo. That's the thing. In this game, it is though, OT. Like, we don't need to be brilliant right now. We just need to be chill. Scorpio, thank you. I do moisturize every day. Again, look at these gaps. Kovacic into Haaland. Oh, that is nearly brilliant. I think Foden just got in Haaland's way there. Just got in his way. Haaland look at that. I'm surprised at Haaland. But to be fair, we now go into an international break. So it is largely irrelevant. Because players are going to be more chilled out, obviously. Yeah, Toby, I'm trying to not shampoo every day. My skincare routine is moisturize after a shower. Like, I mean, I use face wash in the shower with exfoliating stuff, if that counts. But there we go. Nobbins drinks the blood of a child. I do look a lot younger than I am, to be fair. So whatever I'm doing, it works. It works. Pep's only made one sub. Yeah, let's chill. It's chill. You know, it's all good. The game is won. I've been happy with the performance, guys. Can't lie. I think we've been good. I think we deserve to win. Newcastle haven't outside. Oh, Alvarez coming on. Outside of that one shot, Newcastle haven't done anything. Julian is coming on. Haaland off good. Never really want to see you two on the pitch together. Oh, Haaland gets a booty slap from Pep. Haaland's played well. It's pretty long. I don't use shampoo, only conditioner. Right, should I just ditch shampoo entirely then? Guys, thank you for the tips. Your skin seems very clear as is, but a cleanser could be good as well. I've never had bad skin. It's as I use like face wash and I have exfoliating gloves to help me out. Don't ditch shampoo. Do I use product? No. I do not. This is au naturel. To get this little quiff, look at that forehead. To get this little quiff, simply what I do, guys, is I get the hair dryer. I dry it upwards and it works. Hello, Disney. But guys, this is a testament. This is a testament to how boring the game has been. We're now talking about skincare and hair care routines. Jason says, ditch shampoo. It's got too many chemicals in it. I'll do some more research. Do I have bed hair? When I wake up, Tab, yes. Hello, JT Facts. Near a City fan. After you said 150 charges aren't going to do anything about City. I don't even know if I need to respond to that comment. Let me know if you got a follow-up question or anything. I don't know what you're getting at there, to be honest. My hair's balding. See, I don't want to go bald, guys. I don't want to go bald. I like the idea of him because he's a two-footed, two-sided winger, Colin, 100%.
Shut up, JT Facts, you little cunt, before I make you.
Fucking hell. That's not very nice. Don't be mean. You could try no shampoo if you're not using product, but you can just use it when you need it as well. Why are Newcastle in behind here? Alright, Kanji has been imperious. He's been ridiculous today. Good lord. Oh, that's really good. That's a really good take by Bernardo. The pass was slightly behind him. Here's little feel. Little feel. Again, good defended by Newcastle. Am I receding? No, I've always had a big forehead, to be honest. I've always had a massive forehead. Slobbins. Why didn't you do a follow-up video from the one almost 12 months ago? Because there's not been an update. Paying to talk trash in paid comments. I don't know what that means. Paying to talk trash in paid comments. I'm not being rude. I actually don't know what that means. If you could please clarify, matey. In respect of why haven't I done a follow-up video? Because there's not been any updates. Because the facts are still the same. If there's an update, if there's an update which requires it, then I'll do another video. But the circumstances haven't changed, so that's why I've not done an update video. Because, as I say, the circumstances are the same. Hello, Olivia. I'm doing great, matey. How about you? Manu's actually class. I'm not watching UFC now. I'm chilling out with Mrs. Nobbins.
Facts, bro. If I catch you on road, you'll be wishing that Naan Bread was there to save you, you little dweeb. I was a Marine for 14 years. I've done tours of places you wouldn't believe.
Why is KB not playing today in this match? Because he's got a slight injury, Study Scout. Score prediction, same as, no, 1-1 at the Bernabeu, 2-0 at City. That's what it's going to be. I actually do, yeah, Liam, that is outrageous. Yeah, 2.5 minutes, and then we'll have a chill. And then we'll have a chill. Game is that day, we're talking about everything but the game. Yeah, well, yeah, again, apologies if you guys want to me to talk about the game, but there's not too much to discuss. This game was basically over it by the end of the first half. To be honest, Newcastle haven't really offered too much. We've been conservative, and I've liked that, because why not? Just get the win, get into the semi-finals. No injuries, which is beautiful. And yeah, I think I've been happy with the game, in all honesty. Burnley win again. Yeah, big up. I don't think they're going to stay up, sadly, Disney. I do think that probably one of Forest or Palace will go down and Luton will stay up. That's my prediction. JT again. If you could please.
JT is a cabbage. JT is a cabbage. Na 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 na.
If you could please clarify what you meant earlier by you saying paid comments and hopefully you now understand why I didn't do a follow-up video. Do let me know if you need further clarification. Oi, respect the Burnley. He should be, John. Yeah, he should be. That's what Pep said. He should be fine for Arsenal. We'll see. We shouldn't rush him. Look, if he's not fully fit, I would rather we don't start him. He apparently wasn't fully fit against Liverpool. Like, he apparently had a bit of a knock, says Pep. If that was the case, I don't think we should have started him. I think we probably should have done a Newcastle and bring him on after. There will be a post-mortem, Colin, but I will be doing it tomorrow morning, before LNobbins. Not sure when exactly, but yeah, LB's asked me to be on his channel tomorrow, which I will do, obviously, because LB's my boy. We might be meeting up over the international break. How cute. Yeah, but yeah, I can't do one now because Mrs. Nobbins and I are going to have a lovely meal together and probably watch a film. So I'm not going to have time to do it tonight. So we'll do it tomorrow morning instead.
Many men wish death upon me.
Nobbins asking JT if he needs further clarification after the rest of the Twitch chat have threatened his life.
I do not condone that, of course. Full time, boys. Easy win in the end. That is the third time we've beaten
JT,
Newcastle.
fuck you.
The third time we've beaten Newcastle this season. The one time we didn't, Calvin Phillips started. I should tell you everything you need to know about that. Yeah, easy win. Easily deserved victory. Still some issues in respect to not being very clinical. But at the end of the day, I'm not too fussed because that was a very good performance and I'm happy with that. On to Newcastle. Hello, DR, mate. They're just injuries, I think. That's been the main thing. I think they're just burnt out. And that's something that I predicted sort of like before the start of the season. I think Will and I chatted about it. That they're not going to have the squad to cope with like the Champions League football and everything else, and that's what we've seen. The fact that Real Madrid and Barca have way bigger expenses than City, fact Real Madrid's unaccounted for funds, FSB's bullshit. Yeah, it was just all. Oh, here you go. Everyone talks about City channel, no one talks about. Yeah, well, yeah. These people like to talk. They like to talk, but they don't like to think, I would suggest. Lao Tzu once said, he who does not speak knows, he who speaks does not know. Not necessarily true, but you get the idea. You get the vibe of what I'm trying to say. No, we don't find out, Colin, until we don't find... Respect. Respect me. It's something like he who speaks does not know, and then the inverse of that. Something like that. I was trying to figure it out. I'm gonna... Because you insulted my honor now, I've got to now find out what the exact quote was. Because you've insulted my honor. He also said the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Oh, I'm a fraud. Who's made me a fraud? Lao Tzu. You can just see like the back of my head there. Lao Tzu. He who speaks does not know. What's the exact quote? Here we go. He who knows does not speak. He who speaks does not know. That is what I was trying to say, guys. So much promise to Newcastle when the season started. Yeah, it's a shame for them. Too much too soon, though, in my opinion. Too much too soon. Thoughts on Olives.
KYSJT.
I tried to get into them. I like salt. Too salty, too bitter sounding for me. It's a brilliant. Laos who also said, he who has a good meal has a good day. Did he actually? That's sick. Mick says, what your prediction for the Arsenal game? Well, let's go 1-0 to the City. I've not read The Art of War, no. Happy with the clean sheet? Yeah, I'm very honestly, I'm very happy with the performance. Better team. Yeah, I thought basically everyone played well or decent. It's a shame Haaland couldn't get his goal, but I thought we looked good, quite frankly. Yeah, that was a clean game. I was worried about the game. Look, this could have been a tricky one. Lao Tzu was a philosopher, Liam. Yeah, look, Newcastle aren't a bad team by any means. They have some very good players, i.e., Guimaraes and Gordon, Isak, etc. But they are sort of burnt out, and at home it's very tricky to beat us. To be honest, the Kanji Masterclass and the grass is green indeed. Yeah, great. Yeah, I thought Akanji was fantastic. And it's just like, even his like offensive work, like that weak football he played to get Doku in behind, it was perfectly weighted on his weak foot. He's just ridiculously good, man. He's so versatile. He can. Why can he play left back and centre back and right back to ridiculous standards? Unreal. What's a Sahor? Sad you're not hosting or watching. Sorry, I would normally do one.
Guys,
pops.
you'll never guess what LNobbins just put in his secret Discord channel, guys. If I go bald in the next 20 seconds, it means I hate my YouTube chatters, especially JT.
Oh, I respect the YouTube. Yeah, normally I would, but as I said, as a family, I think the thing is Mrs. Nobbins' sister's birthday celebration or something like that, so won't be free, I'm afraid. Did City play well and more conservative when we scored, or was Newcastle just bad? We played. Look, we got our 2 goals and we basically just chilled. And from there, I think that if we needed to get another goal, we could have very easily gone out and attacked more, but we didn't need to. And that's the thing, because we got our goals. It's like, right, well, let's just chill out. I'm sure if Newcastle scored one, we'd change, but we didn't need to. James, it's the voices. Your mods blocked me from replying to you. What? I don't know what that means, James. Only goal City give up our own mistakes. Never seen a team work and earn a goal. Fraudiola should have worked. Maybe it's because I already had it on. I don't know. Big up Mrs. Nobbins. 100%, mate. Bigger up, bigger up. Based on how the game sounded, it feels like we could have scored 5. Yeah, look, yeah, and that's the thing. We basically gave up. We basically gave up. Well, not gave up. Yeah, in terms of attack, we sort of did. We still came forward, but we didn't come forward in earnest. Yeah? Do you get me? You get me? I don't know what you're talking about, James. I'm not going to lie to you. My models. I am perplexed. What do you think about Verts? Good player, Mick, but I don't want him, to be honest. I do not want him. Thoughts on Cancelo back? Nah, that bridge has been burnt. Next is Arsenal. Yes, indeed. Well, yes, absolutely. It's Arsenal up next. That is not going to be an easy game by any means. Well, it's going to be a very tricky game. Sadly, it's a must-win game. Against one of the most informed teams in the league. Not ideal. Verts wants me. Well, he can hold that. I don't think Liverpool... Wait, this is a tweet. I don't think Liverpool will ever finish above Newcastle again in my lifetime. Liverpool are probably behind Villa. Wait, what? Who has said this? DR, mate. Big up. Big up. You said it, me. I've not blocked JT, by the way. I was trying to understand what JT was saying, to be honest.
Well, JT, here we are again. You're groveling on your alt account begging big smelly Nobbins for an unban. How the mighty have fallen. It's pathetic. You make me sick, mate.
Yeah, I was asking for further clarification, James. Who, Liam? Which Tactico? Is it someone who is known? Would I know them? Or are they like a bit too niche? Are they a bit too niche? What's the vision, Tayab? What is the vision? What's Mrs. Nobbin saying? We're going to watch Harry Potter tonight. Watched Order of the Phoenix recently, so probably Half-Blood Prince. We're now in the areas of the Harry Potter films not being that good, quite frankly. Hoyle Embrace to win 2-1. I'm sorry, Taya, but you are going to get punted, I'm afraid to say. You don't have to pay for text-to-speech, James. It's free. It's free to do text-to-speech. I was just asking you for further clarification because I didn't understand what you were saying. Really? Why did I say it like that? That was weird. Why? I mean, the book's good. Film is a bit clapped. Nah, don't time him out. Don't time him out. I think there's like a 60-second thing on text to speech, just because I don't want it spammed. Let's go to it, shall we? When are we having Mrs. Nobbins on for an analysis panel? She gets a bit... I mean, she used to appear on some streams a while ago, but she just gets nervous, to be honest. Where is text-to-speech? Do I have, like, a delay on it?
Shut it, James.
Is that text-to-speech? No, I don't know. I think there's, like, a delay on it. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Goblet Fire is the best. Best film. Our first two are my favourites. Half-Blood Prince is like the last bit of boyish fun they get around Hogwarts before everything gets really serious, which I like. But is that the story or the film, though, Toby? Because I agree, the book is brilliant. I love the story. I love the books. But in terms of the films, there is a significant quality drop-off after the fourth film. Like, a significant drop-off. And also just aesthetically. Oh yeah, someone did a fortune earlier, didn't they? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah, sorry, this is a fortune for Tayab. Even though it will often be difficult and complicated, you know you have what it takes to get it done. How lovely. And this is Village with the... Thank you for the cheer, Village. I really appreciate it, mate. Thank you for the 245 bits.
Watch Society of the Snow Nobbins. And yeah, you were right on text-to-speech.
Yeah. James, I'm still waiting for clarification, mate. Ignore the other people. Have a conversation with me. What is your issue? Let me know and I will try to remedy it for you, matey. I've never watched Avatar. Never watched Avatar. Mrs. Nobbins has already watched that, sadly. So I need to watch that on my own. We'll never be asked or playing less. Whoa. We played well today. And again, don't worry. We were 2-0 up. It's chill. And this ain't going to be the final form either. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. In fact, just whilst I'm waiting for James to reply, I don't want to. I just need clarification. What's that? Really?
If I thought my future son looked like a James the First, stuff the cunt in a bin and drop kick it out the nearest window.
I'm gonna say nice and controlled. Nice and controlled, how I like it. I'm gonna say, feel like we definitely could have scored more had we needed to. Is it had we needed to? Is that T-O or T-O-O? Had we needed to? Is it 2 or 2? Which one is it? I needed to do this. Had we needed to? I feel like it's T-O, but I might be wrong. Say.
James terminated
I think it's
himself.
Because 2 is when something's
48.
too much, isn't it? There we go. I'm still waiting for James. Yeah, thank you. I thought so.
Don't write an essay as a tweet, keep it short and snappy.
Tab, never tell me what to do. Never tell me what to do. I was asking you if you would do a follow-up on the charges after news from Sky Sports saying a date is now set. No. No, there's no point. Because, like, why? Because, like, there's no new information, is there? What would I say? Guys, a date's been set. The situation hasn't changed, so that video is still relevant, so there would be no point in doing it. If the situation changes, then I'll do a follow-up video. But there's no value in doing one because, as I say, the circumstances, the facts are the same. So it's like, you know, when that Everton stuff happened and people started talking about City, it's like, guys, the situation's stayed the same. Yes, yes. I don't. So I don't know what the I don't know what the purpose of that video would be. I don't know what value there would be in making that video, because everyone knows that a date's been set or whatever. As I say, like the facts have not changed. Make a video analyzing the calendar. Yeah, for me, there's no point. But if you're watching the YouTube, please leave a like on the stream. We'll be doing a post-mortem tomorrow morning, FYI. I was just wondering if you knew when the court was happening. No, I've no idea, James, and no one knows outside of the people in the know. Yeah, like Richard Masters or whatever he's called. Yeah, we don't know. So yeah, let's not be mean to James. I mean, I will say that James, you approached the situation wrong. Like you came in all guns a-blazing and a bit antagonistic. But that being said, let's chill out, guys. Let's not be mean to James. Yeah, let's be nice to James, guys. As I said, he made a mistake coming in, but 2 wrongs do not make a right, so let's not be mean. Let's not be mean. Thought Doc could do well for the most part. Rush some final actions. But I quite liked him in that more central role. Not external. Why are you auto-correcting? There we go. Also, Kanji. Just a rock, isn't he? Can I get a picture of a Kanji, maybe? 2 negatives do make a positive. Shut up, Musty. 2 wrongs don't make a right. But guys, 3 rights make a left. Ha 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 ha. Do you get it? Do you get the pun? Oh, dear. What picture do you have for me, mate? No, don't be mean, guys. 3 rights make a left. Well, think about it, Tayab.
Are you sure about that?
Think about it, Tayab. If you turn right, so 3 lots of 90 degrees, you've actually turned left, haven't you? I was trying to do spaces and it didn't come off. I don't know what that means, spaces. Yeah, James. Obviously, it was wrong. They were joking. I will say that. They don't actually want you to die. They are joking. But yes. But yes, let's reset. As I say, you've calmed down. Everyone else calm down. I'm certainly calm. And yeah, we can have a lovely time. You analyze life. Toby, literally, yeah, people said die. Yeah, let's chill. What's wrong with our attack, Sesame? I don't think anything's wrong. In respect of that game, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think anything was wrong with the attack. I thought we looked good coming forwards. Could have been slightly better in the final actions and decision making, but I thought it was actually fine. Again, we scored 2 goals in the first half, and that was that. So I think I personally, I'm personally really happy with that. I thought we played well. Limited Newcastle to very little. Measured in that second half especially. And yeah. I thought it was good. I was personally happy with it. To be honest with you. And again, I know that Doku wasn't great in his final actions, but everything else, his approach play, I thought was impressive. So I'm chilled. I am chilled in that respect. Guys, with that being said, thank you guys for joining me. I am going to head off. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be back tomorrow morning on my YouTube for a post-mortem show where we're going to analyze that Newcastle game a little bit more. We're going to talk about what City did right, maybe what they could have done better, what Newcastle did right or wrong.
On one final note, keep yourself safe, James.
Yeah, good. Exactly. There we go. This is the energy we want. Excellent work. And yeah, yes, we'll be back tomorrow morning. And what? And we'll talk about the FA Cup draw we might get. We'll talk about the Champions League draw as well, maybe. And there we go. Have a lovely rest of your evening, chaps. As I say, thank you so much for joining me throughout this stream. And I will see you all tomorrow morning on the YouTube for the cheeky post-mortem of that Newcastle game. And as I say, foreshadowing and looking ahead to other situations. Until next time, guys, I am off. Have a lovely rest of your evening, because I'm going to. Make sure you guys do too. Stay safe. Goodbye, guys.